We're here with Major Arena Soccer League Commissioner Josh Schaub. Josh, thanks for stopping by to talk with us here. Tell us about some of your thoughts of this season so far, and perhaps some of your thoughts looking ahead to next season.
Sure. MASL this season so far, obviously very competitive league. One of the values I have as a commissioner is to make sure that all games are in doubt. So when your team shows up every night, your fans think you have a chance to win, and clearly we've had that in most cases. Very intense games, a ton of one-goal games, a ton of games decided in the last minute, which is clearly what we want from a competitive atmosphere to entertain our fans.
And as we look forward to next season, talking about expansion, are there any particular markets that may have come to the forefront?
Yeah, and we'll be making an announcement in the next 30 days regarding expansion. I'll just call it North. So we're looking to break into other markets and create new geographies and potential divisions. We also look to the Northeast and shore up that eastern seaboard. There's clearly a lot of metropolitan population we want to introduce arena soccer to. And we've been in conversations with some very credible ownership groups that are involved in sports entertainment. We also have a lot more interest in Mexico. Obviously, Sonora drawing what they're drawing. And we also have a potential team coming back from years previous that was also very successful.
I know prior to the season there was some talk about probably developing a second division. Has there been any progress or any further development as far as that goes?
There is. It's well underway right now, and we even have some teams that, as you know, were participants at MASL previously that are likely candidates for MASL too, and we'll really shore up our geographies and creating a real pyramid of arena soccer, both for our players, officials, and coaches. And that was an emphasis when I was brought on as a commissioner to make that happen, and the process is well underway, and we hope to make announcements by April.
I know also one of the things you mentioned to me, perhaps on your agenda, is possibly creating an MASL showcase week or weekend. Any particular thoughts on that subject?
Yeah, kind of a catalyst for this was our exhibition games this summer, USA-Mexico, USA-Brazil, Brazil versus Mexico that we had in different markets with, mixed success, but clearly in the Southwest we had tremendous success with USA and Mexico. And we've used that and really thought about it and said, how can we make this an arena soccer week? And potentially we could either locate it all in one central area, like Vegas, San Diego, LA, or we could move it around to different markets, really create a showcase in the middle of the summer where people are looking for some more soccer and introducing it on an international level, which has a broader base of appeal than simply our teams in our local markets.
I know one of the challenges, well, not only for this league, but I guess in the recent history of professional indoor soccer is trying to raise the national profile of the league, certainly with respect to the media. Any thoughts as far as what it might take to make the MASL perhaps a little more relevant in the national sports landscape?
Sure. So if we look at other models of sports leagues and how they've done it, they've clearly created a 501c6 to handle the league operations, making sure that the minimum standards are hit, outcomes of games are in doubt, equal application and enforcement of the rules. As we look to how leagues have grown the media and marketing side, they've created for-profit corporations, media corporations, and I think the MASL is primed to do that. It's one of my biggest projects that I have on the table here, and in the next 90 days, I'm putting forth proposals to the ownership groups to really find out how we can put some substance around that, define what areas we need help with, and we'll go from there.
Well, certainly the online and social media presence
Correct.
has increased, so that's a good start. Any other thoughts as we go forward with the MASL?
Sure, and clearly you touched on it earlier. The one thing we need to pivot harder on is creating awareness of arena soccer, and that's going to come through digital media. As you know, we went from Go Live to YouTube. It's been a successful transition. I think it's created more viewerships, better quality viewing. We look to grow that in different areas, whether it be through other streams, through better quality broadcasts. And I think the media corporation, through branding and uniform social media presence, is going to allow us to do it.
Josh Schaub, the Commissioner of the Major Arena Soccer League. Josh, thanks for spending some time with us today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.